So these are some notes I found, old notes. It's just summarised destinations of the trips that we went on, which was Ernest drove the car with my grandmother, and then it'd be my dad, and then sometimes Vincent and me, maybe, or it depends how many people could fit in the car, but basically that was the trip. And then so I've got one here. I don't know what happened before Berwick, but up to Berwick, Wine and Spirit Museum, free drinks there. Then Dunbar, lobsters and Bass Rock. Haddington to the wartime airport. I remember going to there. Nunro Abbey, and we went in. We had tea with the monks and a tour of the abbey. They were very kind to her. And then Edinburgh. So we went straight out to Berwick and then into Scotland and all these places. Then right up to Edinburgh, into the Royal Scottish Museum. We drove up Princess Street, and then back down via Jedburgh, and had an evening meal beside the Abbey. And then Carter Bar, so the wonderful views. So that's quite a trip out, that, doing Berwick, Dunbar, Haddington, Nunro, Edinburgh, Jedburgh and Carter Bar. That's a big day out, that one. So that was that one. Then 2 lines. Next trip, Wylam, the Railway Museum, then drove along Hadrian's Wall to Once Brewed, the Information Centre and Museum, Twice Brewed Inn, walked along the Windsill, which is the highest part of the wall, and then down to Hayden Bridge, and we went to Father Power's house and had tea in his garden, sat in his seat. So, and then was to come back via Corbridge, had an evening meal outside the Saxon Church, wonderful look round, had fish and chips and had a whole tub of ice cream with wafers. And then Ryton, walk around the park there. So that was another quite a big trip. We think we did Wylam, Hadrian's Wall, all of that, Corbridge and all that, and then Ryton, that was a big one. The next trip then was like south, so that was Escombe Saxon Church. There was a coach tour from Germany who were doing ecclesiastical studies, and then they passed on the key to us to the church, so we could have a look in. Then Raby Castle, there was deer with big antlers there, Barnard Castle, and then the Bowers Museum. Spent 2.5 hours there, got in for free with a coach tour from Essex. And it says that Dad and Grandma went in through the wheelchair entrance, and we saw the Queen Mother's clothes and priest's vestments and things like that. So yeah, so that's some notes of 3 trips there, just reminding them what happened on those 3 trips. It's a pity I didn't put the dates on and that, but yeah, I mean, mid-1990s, I don't know, I mean, yeah, 1990s.